Good morning guys, welcome to Yoga Nomad. My name is Karen and this morning we're going to be doing an energizing flow. So we are going to be moving a little bit quicker than usual, but take your time as always and do enjoy. Let's get cracking. All right, sitting yourself up nice and tall. Let's just take a couple of deep breaths just to settle into the moment. In and out through the nose. Nice, okay, we're going to bring that right shin forwards, left leg comes out to the other side. So taking that deer pose just to see what's going on in these hips this morning. So nice, sit up tall here, big breath, notice what's happening on this outer right hip. And then bring this right hand behind you and lift the hips up. Maybe you can sweep this arm around this left arm, find that big stretch and lower down. And go again, lift up. And lower down. One more time, inhale as you lift. And exhale as you lower. Nice, switching sides, swinging that left shin around. Nice, just find out what's happening in this left outer hip first of all before we do anything. Take a big breath. Nice, and the left hand comes behind. Maybe sweeping this right arm around as you lift the hips, stretching all the way through and down. Again, inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale. And exhale to lower down. Beautiful. Right, all fours. So making sure we're all in line. Right arm out, left leg out. Let's crunch the two together. Get that core working a little bit. That's one. That's two. And three. Nice, back to that tabletop. Let's sweep this right arm up. Reach as high as you can. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, let's thread the needle. Send that hand all the way through. Top of that right hand to the ground. Right side of the head to the ground. If you can, maybe lift up this left arm. Maybe send this left leg back out straight. So you're on the toes of that left foot. Maybe you can lift up that left leg. Maybe you can bend it. And maybe you can grab the foot. Maybe you just collapse in a heap right now. Nice. All right, release. Come all the way back down. Come all the way back up to that tabletop. Let's send that left arm out and that right leg and crunch the two together. Nice. And another one. One more, crunching it in. Nice, back to tabletop. Sweeping up that left arm this time. Thread the needle, send it all the way through. Same on this side. Maybe that right arm lifts. Maybe you send that right foot back. Maybe you lift. Maybe you grab the foot. Maybe you've just collapsed in a heap. Nice, okay, slowly coming all the way back up to that tabletop, taking that little shimmy from side to side. Then we're going to find our lizard lunge. So step your right foot forwards nice and wide, lifting up that back knee, and we're just going to rock forwards and back. So in your lizard, hands should be on the inside of that foot. Make sure those wrists are under the shoulders, and just rocking forwards and back here, starting to get into the hips and into the back of this front leg. Nice, hold it still now in that lunge position. Make sure that knee and ankle are in line. Plant that left hand down and reach this right arm up. And then take some big circles with this right arm, starting to warm into the shoulder. Change direction. Nice, now place these right fingertips behind the ears. Pull back with this right elbow, take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, see if you can bring this elbow down to the ground. Inhale up, exhale back. One more time, inhale, come up, and exhale back. Nice, hand down, step back, finding your plank position. Take a little shimmy into those hips. Then we'll do exactly the same on the other side, stepping forward with this left leg, this nice wide lizard lunge. Rocking forwards and back first of all. See what's going on this left side. Nice, and then hold it still in your lizard lunge. Right hand stays where it is, left arm, see if you can sweep it up to the sky. Big circles with this left arm. Changing direction, noticing what's happening in that shoulder. Nice, then fingertips come behind. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, bringing this left elbow down to the ground. Inhale as you come up, exhale back, inhale up, and exhale back. Nice, plant your hand down and step to find your downward facing dog. Nice, spreading the fingers nice and wide, relax the head, relax the face. Paddling out those feet if you feel that's what your body needs right now. Maybe dipping a hip, one at a time. Nice, and hold it nice and still. Tailbone tucks up, take a breath. Nice, then roll forward to find your plank. And back to down dog. Forwards to plank. Back to down dog. One more time, forwards. And back. Nice, bend your knees, look to the top of your mat and start to walk all the way to the top to find your forward fold. Bending those knees as much as you need to get the chest on the thighs. Let the head just relax, take a big deep breath. Nice, and slowly start to roll all the way up. We're going to take one sun salute, so big breath in, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, legs are straight, back is straight. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands down and step to find your plank position. Nice, make sure you're all in line. Then take your chaturanga. Knees can go down if you wish, it's entirely up to you. With control, lower all the way to the ground. Untuck those toes, pushing, finding your cobra. Maybe a little bend in the elbows here, depending on how that back feels this morning. Take a big breath. Nice. Then tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath here. Okay, lifting up that right leg. Bringing that knee all the way into the nose, crunch the two together. Send it back up. Bring it in. Back up. Bring it in. This time hold it here. Look at the space between your hands and step that foot in between. Find your high lunge. Come all the way up. Check your front knees over that ankle. Back leg is nice and straight. You're on the tiptoes of that back foot. Now we're going to twist to the right. Slowly pull back with that right arm. Big deep breath. Now let this right arm fall down this back leg. Lift this left arm up. Nice. Now we're going to switch to warrior two from here. So moving the arms around, anchoring that back foot down. Check you've landed right. Nice strong arms, gazing across the middle finger. And then let's reverse it. Left hand down this back leg, right arm reaches up. Keep that deep lunge in that front knee. Extended side angle from here. So whatever your variation is, either elbow to knee or hand to the ground, your choice. Keep your chest open. Nice. Now we're going to lift this bottom hand up and you're going to try and reach both arms over. So finding that power in the core and also in this front thigh. Take a big deep breath. Now find triangle pose. Straighten out this front leg. Let this right hand drop down, left arm reaches up high. Beautiful. Take a breath. Nice. Now we're going to take Skandasana, that deep lunge into that left knee. So palms together or hands to the ground, whatever works best. Sinking deep into this left leg. This right leg should be straight, toes pointing up, knee pointing up. Now let's head to warrior two again. Then back to your Skandasana. Warrior two. And back. Come all the way up to that warrior two. Hands come down to the ground. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And back to downward facing dog. Nice, take a big breath. And we'll do all of that on the opposite side. So find that three-legged dog, left leg sweeps up. Bring the knee to the nose. And back. And again. And back. Bring it in. This time, step it in between those hands. Finding high lunge, come all the way up. Check your front knee. Twisting to the left this time. Pull back with that left arm. Then let this left hand drop down the back leg. Right arm reaches up. Warrior two. Switch those arms. Back for anchors. Deep lunge in that front knee. Nice. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Your variation. Elbow to knee or hand to the ground, whatever feels best, remember? Nice, now let's reach those arms overhead. Use that core strength, use the power in that front thigh. And then let's find triangle pose. Straighten out this left leg. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Take a big breath. Headed into Skandasana, this time into that right knee. Sink nice and deep. Remember, hands can come down if you wish. And then back up to warrior two. And again, Skandasana. Warrior two. One more. Warrior two. Nice. Hands come all the way down. Step to find your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Nice big breath. Nice. Lifting up that left leg. Bringing it all the way through. Let's find low lunge. So step it through, back knee anchors down, untucking these back toes, reach all the way up. Take a big breath. Then bringing the palms together. Bring them to heart center. You're going to take a big breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to twist to the right. So you're going to hook this left elbow on the outside of this front knee. Reach through that spine, reach through the crown of your head. Find your breath. Nice. Now turn to look at the front of your mat. Tuck your toes and see if you can lift up this back knee and find that lunge again. Nice. Unhook this front arm. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up. Gorgeous. Okay, let's find side plank from here. So step this right foot back. Check this left arm is all in line, so shoulder over the wrist. Right arm up to the sky, keep your hips nice and high. If you can, taking this right hand behind the head, see if you can lift up this right leg, and can you bring elbow to knee. And out, and again, and out, one more time. Ooh. And out, nice, fine plank. Take chaturanga, up dog or cobra, back to downward facing dog. Nice, let's do all of that on the other side. Left leg lifted up, find your low lunge, bring it through. Back knee comes down, untucking the toe, reach as high up as you can. Palms come together. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, twisting to the left this time. Right elbow hooks on the outside of that front knee. Push the two together. Make that spine nice and long. Nice. Now look at that space in front of your front foot. Tuck your back toe, see if you can lift up that back knee. Nice. Then unhook this front arm, right hand down, left arm up. Then find side plank, this time on that right side. So send this left leg back. Check this arm is all in line. If it's not, you're not going to have the stability that you need here. Also, you can always drop this bottom knee down if that feels better. Nice. Fingertips behind the ears. Lift up this left leg. Can you crunch the 2 in? For 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Find plank. Take your chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath here. And then starting to walk the feet in, you're going to find your malasana, your yogi squat. So making sure heels are on the mat, toes turn out. So again, hands can stay down. We're not going to be here for too long. Take a big deep breath. Maybe find a little wiggle into these hips. And then if you're feeling like flying today, you've got the option here now to take your crow pose. So spread the fingers wide, knees high up on these upper arms, gaze is forwards. You're making that shelf with those upper arms. And then maybe find that jump back to your chaturanga. If not, step back to plank. Take chaturanga. We've got our up dog or cobra. And then back to our downward facing dog. Nice, big deep breath. Right leg lifts. Let's find pigeon, bring it all the way through. Set the shin down. So make sure this right knee comes to the outside edge of your right wrist. Shin is on that diagonal. Drop those hips down, facing forwards. Take a breath. Nice, take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, fold all the way down. Nice, okay, let's switch sides. Hands down, back to down dog. This time left leg, lift it up. Bring it in for your half pigeon on this other side. Knee to the outside edge of that left wrist this time. Nice long back leg. Notice how these hips are feeling. Nice, and take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, folding all the way down. Nice, bring yourself all the way up. Leaning onto this left bum cheek and then slowly draw this back leg all the way around. Legs out in front, moving the flabby parts of your bottom out of the way. Sitting up nice and tall, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, fold all the way down. Nice, come all the way back up. Fingertips come behind, so fingertips facing the bottom. Finding our reverse plank here, so lifting up. Lift those hips nice and high. See if you can point the toes. Maybe the toes touch the ground, maybe not. Take a nice big breath. And slowly lowering the bottom down. Finding your boat pose. Lift up those legs. Maybe they're bent, maybe they're straight, whatever feels best. Keeping that spine nice and long. lower to that half boat, hovering just off the ground. Feet hover off, head and shoulders off. Nice, then lowering all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Little rock and roll. And then cactus your arms by your head, let the knees fall to the right. Anchor them down with that right hand if you wish. Head turns to the left. Take a big deep breath. And again. Okay, let's switch sides. Rolling knees through center. Anchor them down with that left hand if you wish. Turn the head to the right. Coming back to the center. Send the legs out long. Send your arms overhead. Take that full good morning stretch from top to toe. And then draw the knees in. Take that little rock and roll again on that lower back. And then grabbing behind those hamstrings, you're going to rock yourself all the way up to a seat, or bringing yourself up to a seat. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to take a big deep breath in through the nose and let it all go through the mouth. And again, big breath in and let it all go. Nice, bring your hands together at heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste. Have a great day.